Hello everyone, I'm Alex.
I'm David.
Now we want to talk about when you should become concerned for your 3-year-old. At 3, they should have mastered walking. But if you're noticing that they're having trouble walking, if they're unable to walk long distances, if they're not running, if they're not going up and down the stairs, this could be an indicator that there's something going on with their development.
Also, if your child doesn't speak in sentences or doesn't make good eye contact is where you should be concerned.
If you're noticing that they're drooling quite a bit and it's unclear as to what it is that they are saying, contact your insurance company, see about getting some type of services, maybe speech or something like that.
OT speech is also always a good indicator to help us out when we're not seeing some of these accomplished.
At 3 years old, if you're noticing that they're not following simple familiar commands, not because they don't necessarily want to, but because they really don't understand what you're asking, reach out to your pediatrician, reach out to some early intervention, reach out to your insurance company, and ask what you need to do in order to get services started and or how you can see about getting an evaluation for your 3-year-old.
At this time, if you don't see any type of make-believe play or pretend play, is another indicator that we need to contact our pediatrician.
If they're not playing with simple toys, maybe puzzles, they're not putting any of the pieces together, if they're not working buttons or handles to make toys go, so like those wind-up toys, if they're not showing any type of wanting, any type of eagerness to play with those toys, or the inability to do so, there could be something going on with their development.
Talking about toys, also let's move it a little bit more with if your child doesn't want to play with other children, it's another indicator that, when they don't want to socialize or back and forth play with any other children is something to be concerned about.
We hear that a lot where parents say that the child just likes to be in their own little world. They only want to play with what they want to play with, and oftentimes it's like one thing that they want to play with, which is cars or specific utensils, random things that they're just holding on to and just going into the corner and just focusing on those items. That's a big red flag for us as professionals, and it's a good indicator that you may need to seek out some professional guidance.
Another thing to consider is if your 3-year-old has had skills in the past and loses those skills.
We talk about this a lot. Regression, the failure of progression. It's really, really a big indicator for us that there is something going on. We don't like to talk about the A word. When we talk about that, that's referring back to autism. This channel isn't about that. It's about wanting to give you guys resources, give you guys a tip on what to expect and what to look for some atypical behaviors. But regression is a big indicator that there might be autism. We're not psychologists. We've been in the field for plenty of years and we've seen it. We know somewhat what to watch out for. But if you're having concerns for autism, reach out to your insurance company. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.